Simple tutorial this time, no scripting involved. We're just using conditional formatting to highlight a cell or highlight the entire row and showing the difference between those. So I already have my sheet set up. Really simple, I don't know, some sort of like purchasing or item checkout, right? I have date, name, what item, and then how many. All I want to do here is highlight the cell in quantity when the quantity is greater than 20. There's two ways you can get to conditional formatting is how we do this, either from Format, Conditional Formatting, or right-click on one of the selected cells, More Cell Actions, Conditional Formatting. I tend to go this way just because once I'm already on the sheet, I like to stay on that sheet instead of going back up to the menu bar. Now, we can do this by simply selecting greater than 20, right? That was super simple. The problem is that is not going to translate very well when we're trying to highlight the row or highlight anything, any other column, right? So I could also, I'm going to do this with the custom formula version. And one of the cool things about conditional formatting is it automatically updates the array. Meaning, if I type equals D2 is greater than 20, I don't have to specify the entire array. Basically, conditional formatting evaluates the entire formula at every instance along the way. So at D2, it evaluates as D2 greater than 20. Then at D3, it says equals D3 is greater than 20. Then D4 is greater than 20. And it's essentially updating this value as it goes through, right? So this also means, let's cancel that and apply to a different range. Let's do it for the name. B2 through B10, I could easily do equals D2 is greater than 20. And now it's going to highlight the name wherever D on that row is greater than 20. Right? Does that make sense? So I can just do it for the range in question. Right? But I can also, by setting the custom formula, instead of using the regular greater than, I can specify what column to be looking at. Now, for doing a row, it's actually really, really similar. I'm going to update this to A2 through D so that it applies to everything. Now, right now, this reference is relative. So what it's doing is at A2, it's evaluating on D2. At A3, it's evaluating on D3. At B2, it's evaluating at E2 because both the row and the column are updating for each instance. All I need to do is use absolute references and it will highlight the entire row because at A2, it will look at D2. At C2, it will also look at D2. So that's the only difference that we have to do a cell versus a row is relative references do a cell, absolute references do the row. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and share if this has been of value. You can connect with me here in the comments. I do try to be fairly active in responding and helping in the comments. You can also email me, find me on my website, LinkedIn, Twitter, and I'm also very active on the official Google Help forums for Sheets and AppScript.